West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. So today we just woke up this morning to get the news that Donald Trump has finally strike terrorist targets in Nigeria, which is a very good news as we can see. It's something that people have been praying for a very long time. We have been waiting for it. Actually, I thought Donald Trump was just bragging when he talks about invading Nigeria because it took so long. It took so long. As you know, the terrorists, Islamic terrorists, have taken over Nigeria quite now. In fact, they have a very strong enclave in our country, Nigeria. They have a very powerful network. We have approximately almost a million terrorists in the country. We have been complaining about terrorism, banditry, kidnapping, Islamic fundamentalism, extremism. All these things are what we have been talking about. Every day you go on the news, terrorists are kidnapping hundreds of people, kidnapping students from schools, kidnapping people from church, kidnapping people on the way. This is a very serious problem. And our lackadaisical government is also enabling kidnappers. So what do you think will happen? Muslims are killing Christians. There's genocide. It is apparent. We have been waiting for our government under the APC Tinubu administration to be more proactive, but they have refused. Of course, why would they not refuse when the government is harboring terrorists? When the president is a Muslim, the vice president is a Muslim, more than half of the Federal Executive Council, they are Muslims. And guess what? Many of them are Fulanis. So it doesn't make sense for them to create policies to be killing their own kinsmen, which is the same religion with them and also the same tribe with them. So our government is sponsoring terrorism. Now we heard the news. I was very happy when I heard the news this morning. I will say that this is the best Christmas gift that Donald Trump has given to Nigeria. It's a very happy news. A lot of people are going to celebrate today because of this news. Many Nigerians will go back to re-celebrate. This is now the real Merry Christmas. Kill the terrorists. We all want these terrorists to die. Our government has refused to kill terrorists. Instead of killing terrorists in Nigeria, they pay ransom. They pay billions of dollars to these terrorists. Terrorists will take 50 kids today. Government will pay ransom to them. Can you imagine? The next day they will take 100. You will pay ransom to them. The next day they took 300 kids from Niger State after paying ransom in Kwara State to terrorists. What will not stop them tomorrow from taking 500 children tomorrow? So our Nigerian government is directly encouraging and enabling terrorism by actively sponsoring terrorism, government paying ransom to terrorists, government refusing to bomb terrorists, refusing to kill terrorists. Our government has failed. This is why Donald Trump stepped in. Now Donald Trump will now be seen as a hero in Nigeria, fighting terrorism, fighting on the side of the masses. Because our own government, the APC Tinubu administration, have failed woefully in protecting its own citizens. Many people have said, bring in foreign mercenaries if the Nigerian army cannot do the job. Our president said he will not bring in foreign mercenaries due to territorial integrity. The same president that is saying all this is not funding his military. It's not even paying the Nigerian soldiers well enough to fight terrorists. The average soldier, a private in Nigeria, earns less than $100 a month. A private till now earns less than $100 a month, about $80. A soldier fighting terrorists. Even a private too earns less than $100 a month. How do you people, what kind of morale do you think these people we can fight these terrorists when their salary is not enough to feed themselves, talk less of their family? You underfunding the soldiers. You not giving them good equipment to fight. You paying ransom to terrorists. When terrorists kill soldiers, you call them for peace deal. No, you reduce the morale of these men to fight. Also, you don't take care of them. Now the government has failed. We have people in the government that have been accused of having terrorist ties to terrorist groups. They are still in our government today. All these people, they are there. People knows their name. People have called their name. People have accused them. They could not do anything. They could not salvage the situation. Now Donald Trump has come to deliver people from evil, like the way Jesus would have done it in the Bible. So people are happy because this is something that anybody could have done, but our government failed to do it just because of greed, wickedness. Now we have a wonderful Christmas. According to the news, so many terrorist sites were hit in different states, especially in Sokoto, in Kaduna, Katsina, the northern states. I hope that a lot of terrorists were killed quite naturally. This is very good news. So this is a good Christmas gift, and it shows that Nigerian government has failed woefully. So what do you think will happen now that Donald Trump has stepped in? The game cannot be the same anymore. It's either our government stepped up or it stepped out of the way for America to take over the wheels, the way Jesus Christ will take the wheels according to the song. So we saw this today. Many of us saw it coming. Many of us were expecting it. But it is here now. So going forward, what is the way? I believe that from tomorrow we are going to see a lot of crybabies. Islamic sponsors will be coming out claiming that they were innocent people, they were farm people, they didn't do this. But we all know the people that are committing the crimes in Nigeria. We all know the wicked people in our governments. We all know the people that are the terrorists in Nigeria. We all know the Fulani headsmen. We all know the Islamic agenda to Islamize the whole country. We all know about all these things that is happening. So it's just a matter of time before somebody will step in and take advantage of the situation. It could have been anybody that does this. It could have been China, it could have been Russia. Of course, it could have been Donald Trump as well. It could have been me or could have been anybody. But the main thing is that something has to be done. And something has been done. So we must give kudos to whoever did the right thing. So it is obvious that the Nigerian government failed. That is why this happened. They failed to protect their citizens. They failed to destroy terrorists. They failed to do the right thing. And by the way, happy Easter solstice. Yes, you can say Merry Christmas. I am very happy today. It is indeed a Merry Christmas, indeed a happy winter solstice that we celebrated. And it is indeed good news that finally some evil people is not here anymore. Thanks to Donald Trump, and shame to our criminal, recalcitrant, evil, idiots, spineless, weak, wicked, malignant APC government of Bola Tinubu. These are the evil people that we have in Nigeria today. People that are sponsoring terrorism. I wish that some of the bombs can fall in some places that some of these evil politicians are gathering. It will not be a bad idea if one or two bombs mistakenly just fall near one of these places where evil politicians gather to steal the resources from the country. It will not be a bad idea if one bomb just fly anyhow and hit that place they used to gather to do their evil Ruku meeting in Abuja. It wouldn't be a bad idea if some things just happen on the wayside and they say something, the change is coming. It would still be the bad idea too. When you fail to do your job as a responsible government, what will happen? Other people that can do the job should do the job. According to this Rwanda president we call Paul Kagame, so he said that a coup is can be allowed if it will stop corruption. Paul Kagame said that a coup can be good if that coup will stop corruption. It will be a good thing. It will not be a bad thing. And I see reason with the statement of that Rwanda president. All these things happening to us in Nigeria is as a result of the wickedness of the evil people. Now we are talking about black on black wickedness, black on black crime. Who is coming to now help African people? Is it not white man now? The white man that we are complaining about is the one that is coming to kill the terrorists. Why our failed government could not kill terrorists? But wait, when there was a coup about the last month in Benin, our Nigerian government sent fighter jets to go and stop that coup. They sent fighter jet, Nigerian Air Force went to bomb the coup plotters in Benin. But they could not send fighter jet to effectively bomb these people in Nigeria, killing us. They even sent a fighter jet by mistake to Burkina Faso with 11 pilots. Burkina Faso caught that jet and they seized them for about 2 weeks. We have problems in Nigeria. Nigerian jets disappeared and was seen in the airspace of Burkina Faso. What does that tell you about our government? Is our government working for France? All this is why they have terrorists killing people. Your fighter jet is in another man's country doing what? Probably spying. So we have problems in Nigeria. People have been dying. People have died. It needs to stop. That is what we need to know. We don't care who those is stopping, but somebody has to get the job done. Somebody has to do it. Now, Donald Trump is in all his magnicity, pomposity, arrogancity, white supremacy, has decided to step in to kill them. But I know it's not for free. Of course, who is going to pay? So Nigeria will pay for these bombs he has dropped. Nigeria government will pay, of course, but the main thing is that somebody has to die. And the bad people needs to die. The bombs that is dropping needs to be dropped on the right people. Anybody that want to drop bomb can drop bombs. It's none of my business, but let them drop the bombs on the right people that deserve the bombing. Okay? So it's a good thing that he said he dropped the bomb on the Islamic scum. And it did a lot of damage, that it dropped numerous bombs, numerous strikes. While we were celebrating yesterday, winter solstice, Donald Trump was dropping bombs in the night, which is a very good thing. So today we'll continue the winter solstice celebration. And it should continue dropping the bombs until there is no terrorists left in Nigeria. It should continue. In fact, it should not stop. It should drop some on New Year as well. It should drop some. It should just be dropping them continuously. It should drop them on the evil government that has failed to do the right dropping of the bomb. It should drop in every state. It should drop in Abuja, especially in Abuja, because that's where all the bad people are, all these terrorist sponsors, people paying ransoms to terrorists, saying they call it non-kinetic approach. Non-kinetic approach. All those Islamic clerics that are promoting, supporting terrorism, all those sheikhs, all those mosques, it should also drop on all of them. Anywhere they are talking about promoting Islamic terrorism, it should drop some bombs there as well. If it's the bombs that we save us from ISIS, then let them drop the bombs. By all means, we need more bombs in Nigeria. We can never have enough bombs in Nigeria. It is a good thing for the enemies to be bombed, since the Jesus Christ in the Bible is not coming out. No angels are coming out. All the Christians have been praying. We didn't see any angel Gabriel, angel Michael, angel Uriah. A human being needs to come to do the physical job. Since their God has been lazy to do the thing, somebody needs to step into, do what needs to be done. So I will say this is a very good thing that happened. It's a very good Christmas gift. And we should be thankful. according to the Lord's Prayer. We should be thankful. With this that has happened now, I know a lot of people, especially in the IDP camps in Nigeria, they will be very happy. They will sleep well tonight. A lot of evil people will run away. The roads will be safer. Peace will come. And our government will now be more proactive to do the right thing in this coming new year. Instead of thinking of taxing your people to death, you should think of providing security, protection, infrastructure for your people before you tax them. Nigeria doesn't have infrastructure. You are thinking of taxing people. This is a crime against humanity. So this is what it is today, and I'm very happy with this news. I would like to know your opinions, your own side of the story, because it's still ongoing. Apparently, the news is still coming out. We are still getting results and scores of the damages. So I would like to know what you think about it. And for those people that are still celebrating the winter solstice, I wish you a very, very happy celebration. And I'm very, very delighted myself. And of course, if you have not gotten my new book, you need to get this book on plasma phases. This is a book that talks about the fourth state of matter, which is the spirit world. It talks about how ancient African people have been able to study this fourth state of matter to create technologies that they can use to generate unlimited energy. One of which is the thing we call thermonuclear fusion power generation, nuclear reactors. You need to know all these things. You need to know about the way the sun works, how the sun generates its energy. You need to know how the composition of this fourth state of matter. You need to know a lot of all these things. You need to have this book. If you have not gotten the book yet, you need to get your copy. Then, if you have not gotten your book on quantum physics, you need to get this. This is a book that talks about the quantum states of reality. By that, it talks about the tiniest, intangible, indivisible elements of nature, which is the atomic structure. In this book, you will learn about the structure of the atom. You will learn about the composition. You will learn about dark matter, time and space travel. You will learn about the evil forest, negative space, origin of Christian religion, and a lot of other things. Very powerful subjects. If you don't have any idea about this subject, you need to get it. It's very, very important that you know all these things. This is the place where science and spirituality meets. So you need to know that intricate connection so that you can know how to practice your spirituality efficiently and effectively. Then this one is walking in the shadow of the gods. This book, I talked about how to do spells in African spirituality, how to mix herbs, mix compounds, how to do many things that will improve your life, that will open your eyes, to connect you to nature, connect you to divinity, to make you know more, to make you have more wisdom about nature. The more you know about nature is the more you know about God. Nobody has seen God and nobody will ever see God. But nature is here. You can see the sun every day, which is our supreme God. Without the sun, there will be no life, there will be no solar system. We see that one every day. We see the moon every day. We live on the earth. All these things are things we can see. So we need to study them very, very well. Study them first before we think of another place. So we see God every day, but some people don't really know. Get this book. If you want to know about certain African deities, principles in nature that you cannot do without, principles of life, principles of death, principles of destruction, principles of recycling, rebirths. All these principles are here in this book. This is Whispers of Amenity, Pathways to Ascension. You need to know all these principles. You can't do without them. You can't shake them away. You can't avoid them. So you must learn how to deal with them. This is what this book is talking about. You must learn how to make choices every day. You must learn how to make peace with yourself. You must learn how to make peace with nature. You must learn how to make peace with death and also the elements of the spirits of destruction. All these are deities, principles of nature that we live with. We live, they are around us. We see them every day. So this book will balance your scale before you transition from this planet, and you need to know this knowledge. If you don't have this knowledge, please know this knowledge before you go out of this earth. And if you are coming back again, you will come back in a better form when you know the secrets in this book. So the book is here waiting for you. Get one, get all. But anything you are getting, get wisdom. Get wisdom. This is what I am trying to say. So I have these ones here. If you also want to join my class where I teach African spirituality, my program, I have a 6 months program here. I teach it from the science, the history, science, metaphysics, and hardcore spirituality. You can register for that program. If you want to buy your spiritual items, your native shocks, your herbs, your cowries, or perfumes, meditation beads, I also sell all those items on this channel. You want to do your oracle tarot divination, you can contact me on this channel too. So I have a lot of things that I do here that will interest you. If you want to know about African spirituality, this should be like your first and last bus stop. Yeah, I don't just talk. I actually collect the knowledge. I study it, I live it, I research it, and I share it so that you can understand the subject. The problem we have with African spirituality is that there's a lot of superstitious belief, a lot of lies, a lot of convolution, whereby you see people mixing Christianity with African spirituality, mixing other things that is not part of it. People just create nonsense out of nothing and claim it's African spirituality. All these things, it needs to be objective. It needs to be concise. When you're studying something, you need to see that it's bringing understanding to you, it's bringing development, it's bringing wisdom, enlightenment to you. This is my own aim of doing these subjects. Anything you are practicing whereby it's not bringing progress to your life, you're not understanding it, or you find out that the people are hiding or holding the knowledge from you, just know that you are in the wrong place. The essence of this African spirituality in the ancient time is this, like our school. In Kemet, for instance, we have temples, different temples, where you think of these temples as modern day universities. You have Temple of Karnak, Temple of Dendera, Temple of Delphi, Temple of different deities of segments, of Basset, Temple of Anubis. All these temples, they are places where people go to study. They study science and they study spirituality together inside these temples. So it's not just say you practice, you have to study the science behind the practice so that you can know what you are doing. This is why they were able to design all those pyramids. They built them, the architecture, they learn it inside all these temples. So now we learning African spirituality, you need to know the science. That's why all these books very, very important. When somebody asks you, what are you studying? You should be able to explain to them what is the benefit of you studying. It's not just killing fowl or pouring libation. You need to know the science. The wisdom, the science is what will guide your life, what will help you to build your culture, to build your civilization. So it's very, very important that you know all these things. Not just that you must know them, you read them, study them, practice them. This is why I'm writing all these books. It is like a school. A school. Think of it as you're going to a spiritual school. This is a spiritual school. So we not just talk of African spirituality for talking sake. We actually here to teach, to transfer this knowledge, to bring enlighten people, to bring awareness. The power of this knowledge will liberate people, will bring development to us. Will also protect us from evil. Will give us common sense. So that is why we are doing all these things. So please, if you're watching this channel, you need to take it seriously, take active part in the study, and invest in your spiritual development. Buy books or do things. Take it seriously. You will see the benefit. Is the way you take it, that you will see the power of it. When you take it seriously, then you see the power. You appreciate the beauty of the African spirituality, and you see the benefits as well. So don't just look at it, you do here and there some simple things on some. You feel that you are practicing. No, it's very deep. It's very deep. It takes time, takes energy, takes resources, and it also gives you results as well. Very, very good quality results. So this is what I will encourage you to do based on this. So I thank you very much for watching. For those people supporting the channel, I'm very grateful. And once again, kudos to this good news of terrorists dying by Donald Trump in Nigeria. Finally, somebody have the balls to take the initiative to do something. If our failed government cannot do this, then whoever can do it should do it. So it's a welcome move, and I'm very happy. And I wish you all a Merry Xmas or Merry Saturnalia, Happy Winter Solstice celebration. And of course, I'll be seeing you all in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace. One love.